In Revelation 3, verse 1, Jesus tells the church, it starts off, and to the angel of the church of Sardis, write, these are the words of him who has the 7 spirits of God and the 7 stars. I know your works. You have a reputation of being alive, but you are dead. Jesus didn't say you are dying. He did not tell that church that you might die. He said you are dead. How many churches across America, on the outside, on the inside, looks like they are thriving? It looks like they are alive, but in fact, they are dead. What would make a dead church? Well, maybe if the people in the church don't actually walk with God. If the people in the church are not actually denying themselves, taking up their cross, and following Jesus, that's a dead church. If the people in the church, if the pastor in the church, they don't bear any good fruit. They might have all the money coming in to the offering plate, and they might have a big, beautiful building. They might have a groundskeeper that keeps everything nice and neat, but the people don't know God. And Jesus is telling the church of Sardis, you're dead. You're not dying. It's not that you might die soon. It's that you're already in the grave. And he tells them, he says, wake up. Wake up and strengthen what remains and is about to die. For I have not found your works complete in the sight of my God. A lot of churches in America need to wake up. You have your congregation, your pastor, you have all these things that remain. But your church is dead. Your people no longer walk with God. You no longer walk with God. I can't tell you how many Christians I know that practice witchcraft. You are dead in your faith if you're turning to witchcraft and not to God. I can't tell you how many Christians I know that gossip, that's lie and slander, and they walk in the spirit of Jezebel. I can't tell you how many pastors I know that walk in the spirit of Jezebel. One characteristic of the spirit of Jezebel is manipulation. A lot of pastors are master manipulators. They stand at the pulpit and they tell people that if you give them all your money, God will make them rich and make their stocks go up. And that's not only a false gospel, but it's manipulation. I can't tell you how many pastors I know that will stand at the pulpit and start crying. And the crying that they do is all fake. It's all acting. It's like if they took a master acting class about how can I pretend to cry so I can get people's emotions rallied and then get them to give money into the offering plate. Not only is this the spirit of Jezebel and manipulation, it's evil. And it should not be among the people of God. I know your works. You have a reputation of being alive, but you are dead. You might have a good reputation, and that means nothing to God. Because if you have a good reputation apart from following Christ, who cares? Because at the end, you still go to hell. We need to be about following Jesus Christ.